health and educational building has opened its doors to the city of Kilgore. KLTV's Celeste Laird reports on the facility's grand opening.
Christus Health, Kilgore College, and the city of Kilgore have opened the doors to the brand new Roy Laird Health Science Education Center. Stretching across 75,000 square feet, the building will provide students with all new equipment and hands-on training. And because there is now an emergency room, the community won't have to leave Kilgore to receive care.
We really need this in the community. It provides tremendous access for patients here in the community, and it trains the future healthcare workers that we so desperately need.
The city of Kilgore and partners have been working on this building plan for years and started construction March of 2022.
And they realized that they wanted something that was sustainable for generations to come, and to do that we needed a new facility. The college played an integral role because one of the things we learned during COVID is that we have a gap when it comes to training healthcare professionals, and the vision of putting these two needs together for the community good was tremendous. So it took a lot of people partnering together, difficult to do, but you see the result today.
And everyone involved in the process came together to create something that would benefit the students, healthcare professionals, and patients.
It's difficult for one organization to do something on this scale, but to do it with a variety of organizations with different needs, different challenges, different goals, that's huge. It says a lot about this community that this was accomplished.
The celebration concluded with a blessing over the building in hopes to bring healing and support to all who visit the facility. Celeste Laird, KLTV 7 News.
The clinic features 24 exam rooms, lab, x-ray, and 7 providers to the city of Kilgore.